In this series, I'm going to give you 9 rules. 9 rules for better living. 9 rules for better living. Don't miss anyone. Number one rule, do not worry. Worry is a negative energy. Worry helps you to imagine the worst case scenario, and you know that imagination have a creative ability that what you imagine can become a reality. What you imagine will not always become a reality. What you imagine can become a reality. So don't worry, because worry help you imagine the worst case scenario. Don't worry. Banish worry from your life. Rule number 2, don't try to dominate friends or family. You see that one who always have the always want to preach. Preaching, according to Robert Greene, is an anti-seductive act. Preaching is a very repelling energy. When you preach to people, you are subconsciously telling them that you are superior morally. Yes, when you come to people and start preaching, the summary of what you are doing is indirectly telling them that I am morally superior. The best way to preach is to become the best version of yourself. If you can be this kind of person who is very God, who is very moral, that everything you wanted to preach, you live it as a lifestyle, but you don't try to preach to people, you don't try to dominate people. Can you be comfortable when someone is smoking cigarette and doing all kind of, can you be comfortable with that person? Don't try to preach to that person, because when you try to preach to that person and that person resists you, it brings you pain when you share your message and then people like, I didn't ask for this. But when you live it as a lifestyle, when you embody it, listen, if wisdom dwells in you, if truth dwells in you, men will notice it and they will seek you out. So stop trying to dominate friends and family. The third thing is, in fact, if you focus on becoming the best version of yourself, focus on transforming yourself, focus on living those messages as a lifestyle, you will transform more people than the one who focus on preaching. Let your light so shine that men may see your good work. Yes, the third one, have moderate ambition. Ambition can take you to the top, but ambition not backed up by discipline can be the reason why you go down. I've heard of great warriors like Alexander, Napoleon, men who fight until they conquer nations, but they didn't know when to stop. So they entered places that brought them down. You must have moderate ambition, because ambition is very seductive. You will think your goal is to achieve this. When you achieve it, now I know that there is no finish line. You must keep going, you must keep going, but even not knowing when to stop is indiscipline. There are times, this one, I know this one firsthand. There are locations where I get applause, accolade, and there are times it is not good for me to go there, but yet I still want to go because of the applaud and accolade I will get. So, and it's not a choice matter. Sometimes I deliberately try to force myself and I still go there, although I am learning better now. Have moderate ambition. Number 4, do not accumulate more than you need. This one is not telling you not to make investment. No, make your investment, accumulate, but let your whole life not be about accumulation. Enjoy, enjoy. There are people who do not even take care of the present moment at all because they want to accumulate. Then they forsake the thing they need today because they want to accumulate. The best way to handle this is to have a percentage that goes for today, have a percentage that goes for investment, and just let it be systematic. Otherwise, if you channel, because you see, where you channel your energy, where you focus your mind, your energy goes. The moment your mind is focused on accumulation, your mind will trick you in a way that you start accumulating everything you have. You literally become stingy. You don't know where to take care of yourself, and that way you will become the richest man in the grave. So accumulation is a sensitive matter. You must invest, but be systematic around this. Have a percentage that goes to investment, a percentage that goes to today's need. Every money carries something for today and future. Don't take everything to the future. The fifth one, learn to relax. Learn to relax. I repeat, learn to relax. The 24 hours is not for working. Yes, a great man fixed his habit in a way he spent 8 hours for work activities, he spent 8 hours for family and other family stuff, and he spent 8 hours for sleep. Did I get it right? He spent 8 hours for study, sorry. He spent another 8 hours for family and work, and he spent 8 hours for sleep. That is a very, I'm not telling you to adopt it, but if you ask me, if you are you have the liberty, I think that is something good. 8 hours of study, 8 hours for work and family, 8 hours for sleep. Find a reason for your existence. Number 7, write these things down. Find a reason for your existence. Live for something. Live for something. Live for something. I repeat, live for something. Find a reason for your existence. Live for something. Have a vision that causes you to wake up every day, that gives meaning to your life, that you see that you are contributing to humanity, you are contributing to society on account of you waking up to chase that vision. Number 8, this one is very powerful. Never intentionally harm anybody. Never intentionally harm anybody. There are people who have become very ruthless in business. They can bring anybody down. They can follow ungodly means. Let that one not be you. The moment your conscience no longer hits you when you harm people, you are already gone. You are just a dead man standing, because the law will catch up with you. Not the government law, the laws of the earth. Never harm anybody. Never intentionally harm anybody. Don't follow a way that will harm others in order to achieve your goal. I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on yourself, but don't bring down anybody in order to rise. Don't sabotage anybody in order to rise. And when I mean don't intentionally harm anybody, it's not just only in deed, in words also. Don't use negative words. Use your words to uplift. Use your deed to transform, to uplift your words. Don't speak something that when you tell it to that person, he thinks about it, he sees himself as ordinary. No, use your words to uplift people. Another one, beware of anger. You see, I have seen people who get angry at their boss, and they shout at their boss and tell their boss everything, resign the job, and then they begin to regret, because the job was their only source of livelihood, because they couldn't control their anger. Control your anger. Have emotional control. Don't just lash out and then you say all kind of things, because the moment you lash out in anger, you will say everything, that all the deep things that you have been hiding. That anger is very dangerous. Anger can destroy what you have built in years. Anger will destroy it in minutes. The relationship you have cultivated over time, anger will destroy it in minutes. The last one, never blame others for your mistake. Take responsibility. Don't blame others for your mistake. Take responsibility.